Hello, my name's Tony and welcome back to Predicted. And today we have a special guest, Steve.
Word to your mother.
Thanks for coming along, or I came to you, but
yeah.
Steve kindly invited me to do a collab video, or a couple of collab videos, a couple for his channel, a couple for mine, and I obviously jumped at the chance because I've watched Steve. I don't know how he takes compliments, but I've watched him from a long time. Well, I have to admit, about July time, I actually watched yours and Fragmentor's back video.
Did you start currently and then go backwards? Because
Yeah.
you probably saw the quality deteriorate if you went further back. Like.
No, I did start from the beginning. So I watched one.
Right. So you saw the quality improve.
Yeah, I see the quality improve. I've sort of immersed myself in this, and everyone's been so kind and lovely. And I did a video where it's like an appreciation video,
Yes.
and he reached out to me and said we have to do a collab in the new year. So here we are.
Well, your channel's growing quickly, mate. You're doing really well, to be fair.
Thanks.
It's growing quicker than mine did, I think. So you're doing, just keep up the work, man. You're grafting. How many videos are you putting out a week now?
I'm putting 2, sometimes 3.
Wow,
It is sometimes 1. I am very busy. It sounds like we've got very similar, very, very busy lives. And
Well, you've got family, job. It's it's hard, man. When you've got a full-time job to...
I think 3 children, 2 dogs, and it's just busy. So it's finding that nice balance of what
you want to enjoy what you're doing, don't you?
I don't want it to affect my family, and it's finding that time. I think I've told you I had Tuesdays off, so Tuesdays literally where I just try and film all my content.
Makes sense.
But I tend to change a shirt every video, so people
Oh, spoiler! Don't
might cut that out.
Yeah.
In this episode, Steve's going to be blind testing some Baccarat Rouge 540
clones,
inspirations. I really like this. I think it's lovely, so that's why I thought I'd bring it along. And you haven't smelt?
I don't think I've ever smelt the original. I suspect I might recognise it because no doubt I've smelt it like on someone, but I've never smelt the original like in store, strip, decant. I don't think I've ever smelt the original. I know it gets loads of hype. It's a unisex fragrance.
It is a unisex fragrance, yeah.
Funnily enough, it was one of the fragrances this year I wanted to try and look at some clones and stuff. So this is perfect. This is kind of answered.
Excellent. Well, this might help you out then. Let's do this.
This
is the first one.
I'm excited. No. It's really soft and subtle. It's really I can smell it. But it's probably the original. That's not how it works.
Not giving it away.
The clones are normally like 10 times stronger, but it's really nice. But I can't get enough of it to appreciate it. Right. I think that'd be a lot better on skin.
Okay. Yeah, and you know what? I agree. It seems to get better when it warms, and it does project like a beast. It really does.
I mean, it's hard for me to even describe it because it's really soft and subtle on the card. It's got a nice amount of sweetness to it. It's a nice level because I'm not a big fan of gourmand fragrances. I'd like a little bit of sweetness, and that is just nicely sweet.
There we go. So this is the second one.
This comes across to me as a bit lighter and a bit more almost citrusy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's weird. It's kind of it's thinner, but it's got more of a pop. So it's almost like that might be like an extra or parfum, where this is more like an EDT type because it just feels a bit thinner, but it's a bit poppier, but it doesn't seem to have as much kind of depth.
Yep.
Because it's hard to.
I think you need to spray. We'll spray on. When we find out your favourite, we'll get your favourite on skin. I think.
I can't hardly smell anything on that, mate.
No. Do you okay? Let me spray that one again.
I'm smelling paper. That's what I'm smelling on that.
Smelling card.
Yeah. The cards, Tony's business cards smell really good. Do you do that?
Yeah.
When you're at work, do you just go, there you go, love, that's my business card. just to remember me by. Right.
Sorry, I've sort of oversprayed that now.
It's really alcohol-y now.
Yeah, sorry. Let that die down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just getting too much alcohol. This one's a bit of a backfire.
Okay.
It's sort of almost a halfway house between those two, I think, to be honest, on sort of strength-wise.
And on to the last one. Hopefully you can still smell the card okay.
So that smells different to those others. That's slightly more powdery, but not necessarily in a bad way.
I think the DNA is similar in what you're
smelling. Yeah, I mean, they all smell the same. It's like comparing my left nut and my right nut, to be honest. It's like...
I'm not doing that. Food and nut.
Yeah, who did not? Again, that one's dying down. I think it might be between these two.
Okay.
Oh, I think that one's. Spray on skin.
Yeah,
spray these two on skin.
Yep. Okay. So.
Shall I look away?
Yeah, you look away, and we'll spray.
So whatever that one is, maybe if you can remember.
On your arm, yeah.
Yeah, just go for it.
I think.
Mate, you sprayed the back of my. How am I supposed to smell that?
Go that way.
Amateurs.
Can't get the stuff.
Jesus Christ. Hold on a second.
Do you want me to help?
That's such a fail. Go on with that one. Try and do it on the top of the arm this time.
About here, yeah?
Yeah, that would be good, so I can actually put my nose to it.
There we go. Do you want me to spray the other arm in the right place this time?
Yes, please.
There we go.
You've done it again, mate.
Where do you want it? Where do you want
You've
it?
done it there, look.
Let me put it on the front of your arm.
Put it up here.
Yeah, you're going to be stinking of this stuff.
Yeah. Oh. I couldn't pick the real one because obviously I've never smelt the real one, so it's hard to say which. But so I'll just pick the best, the one that I prefer.
You pick your favourite one, and I'll reveal what they all are.
I think these two are both really good. That one's got, to me, it's got like a little bit more depth. It's a bit kind of a bit richer and a bit deeper, and it's just.
They're quite close, aren't they?
I think the quality on that one's. I probably shouldn't comment until I know, but
No,
I think
it's fine.
that the quality on that one smells really good. I mean, there's not much in it. I think I'm probably going to go. But I think that one I'm going to go for, I think. It's my favourite.
It's your favourite?
Yeah, I mean, fuck knows what they are. Oh, you don't swear on your channel, do you? Sorry. Bleep that out, yeah.
So let me reveal what you've just picked as your favourite. You were in fact correct. Now this isn't the full bottle. Disclosure, I bought this as a decant. It is really expensive. So a full bottle
That must have cost quite a bit.
So this cost a fair bit, but the full bottle and presentation of this, you're talking £300 odd for 50 ml. So it is a really expensive fragrance.
So did I get the real one?
But you got the real one. so this is the real one.
More luck than judgment.
So I find with that one, I think it's a bit softer than all of them, actually.
Well, it's like I said, with that one definitely had a bit more pop to it. It's probably because it's a bit heavier, so it probably wears a bit closer.
Yeah.
But it's quite subtle. I wouldn't say I'd go heavy on it, but I'll probably put a few sprays. That's not like, you couldn't get away with 2 sprays, I don't think.
I think it's maybe 4 sprays. So second, which actually is very close,
really nice. I need to get me some of that.
is Rosa Salas.
Their
version of it.
Hey.
And I was wondering where you're going to place these because...
On my channel, I've got discount codes for Rosa Salas, FYI. So if you go and look on one of my videos, in the description, there'll be a discount code for Rosa Salas.
Okay. So the one that you liked, where we oversprayed, so probably not the fairest comparison.
Yeah, that's...
And it's called Card Red from Perfume Parlour.
Okay. So is that their sort of cheaper, because isn't there a premium one, there's an extra or something?
So they're both the same price.
Oh.
So this one's the extrate. So the one that you liked the most was the real one.
Yeah.
The second one was the Rosa Salas. The third one was the extrate. The one that was on the card that you couldn't smell, that had worn out, that we had to respray and then you got too much alcohol, was the normal Card Red.
Okay.
Now these are £14 on the Perfume Parlour, the same as... They're incredible value. If you look at the little dents in the back of those, these are actually from my wife's collection. Okay. I have got my own bottle of Card Red that I keep aside.
You hide from her?
Yeah, I hide from her. It's a slightly smaller bottle, but we went into store and we just couldn't believe what these smelt like. They really jumped out. When you're smelling too much...
You went in Leicester?
We went over to Leicester and we put our nose on lots, and these really jumped out. They really jumped out. We both fell in love with them, and my wife sort of hid them straight away, and she took them from me.
I mean, that's theft. Sure.
I called 999.
Yeah. But that's good. And how much is the Rosa Salas one? That's about
Rosa Salas.
5-ish, I
No,
guess?
I don't think it's as much as that. I think you, for a sort of 50ml bottle, you're looking at about £30. I'll put that on the screen. But what do you think? Baccarat Rouge, 540?
Oh, mate, that's I've got to get me some of that. That's really good.
Would you own the real one, do you think, for that money?
No, out of the three, I'd probably look at that. It'd be interesting to see, you know, like what, I don't know if Pocket Scents do one, but Alexandria, it'd be good to kind of, because now I've smelt these, I've got a nice benchmark actually, so it'd be good to...
And they're all quite similar. I think they all share a very similar DNA. Good. My favourite from these actually is the...
Out of the four?
Yeah, actually,
really?
Yeah, this is the one... I'm getting to the point now when my wife sprays these, I can tell whether it's card red or card red surplus. This is just ramped up on the nuttiness slightly, and it is just slightly stronger concentration in my eyes. I don't know what else they put in it that makes it different, but this one is my favourite of them. When I've worn this, I've actually worn it on skin for a couple of days. And
what, the original?
Yeah, the original, and it lasts all day, but it's actually... I think because I love the fragrance so much, I really like the DNA. These push that. That is very soft and lovely and classy and elegant.
Yeah,
so if you want that from that, go with the original. Obviously, it's expensive. So there we go.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thanks for introducing me to that. I'll definitely be getting some form of Baccarat Rouge. Rosa Salas is, out of the three clones, but the original did pip it. But you saw how difficult it was. So
it is. This is a difficult one because there's four different ones. They smell very similar. The DNA is very similar. It's just, I think the classiness of that one stands around. And actually, you must have a good nose because I would have really struggled with that. And actually, when you do, although I can tell the difference between the two perfume parlours, if you'd sprayed that for me, even now after owning these, I would struggle. So I thought you'd done really well.
Thanks. I'm pleased with myself.
Well, look, I hope you've enjoyed the video and my first collab video with a fellow fraghead. Yeah. It's always nice, I think Steve mentioned this at the beginning, it's always nice to talk to someone that's into the same obsession and weirdness that you've got. So, thanks, Steve.
No worries, thanks for having me.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to...
Keep smelling wonderful.
Keep smelling wonderful.